Personally, I would like a yes vote in Scotland, but this is a personal position. This is not the opinion of the Catalan government. The positive consequences for us of the referendum in Scotland is first one, in Scotland they can vote. This is a high quality democracy. Second consequence, the European leaders will accept the result of the referendum in Scotland very quickly. This is a positive consequence for Catalonia. And the third positive consequence is that I'm 100% sure that if the yes vote wins in Scotland, also very quickly negotiations will take place with the objective of keeping Scotland in the European Union.
Yeah, you're sure that all European Union states, including Spain, would accept an independent Scotland into the European Union?
I think so. They have no other way.
Sure. And for all the comparisons between Scotland and Catalonia, the differences are huge, aren't they? Because David Cameron allowed the Scots to vote, they'll vote very soon. In your situation, it's extremely hard to see any situation in which the Spanish government would allow a referendum here.
This is our main problem. In other nations of Europe and the world, Scotland, Quebec, some years ago, there is always the possibility to agree the terms of a referendum because they really believe in democracy. This is a high-quality democratic system, and this is what we would like to have in Spain. But although we are making great efforts in order to dialogue with the central government, to negotiate with them, to sit down at the table, to try to reach agreements, this is not possible in Spain.
What about the decision by the Spanish Constitutional Court coming in a matter of weeks? Almost certainly will rule that a referendum here in Catalonia is not possible according to the letter of the Spanish Constitution. What then?
My message to Madrid, the message I try to send to them, is that a non-binding consultation in Catalonia, this is what we foresee for November 9th, is legally possible, and this is what we really need, because otherwise what will happen? Can you stop forever a democratic movement of an old nation of Europe?
And when you say a non-legally binding referendum, what would the result of that actually mean if, legally speaking, it didn't have any basis?
Well, I will call the referendum according to a Catalan law. So when I signed the decree of the Catalan consultation, that calling will be legal, because the Catalan Parliament will pass a specific law for that.
What if the Spanish government gave you a third option? In Scotland, for example, in the last few days, there's been a lot of talk about more devolved powers going to the Scottish government. If there was a third option, would you drop your desire for a referendum in November?
I wouldn't drop it, but I would accept the possibility of another option. For instance, a constitutional change in Spain, a constitutional modification with two basic conditions. The first one, that a general agreement in Spain should be on the table, because otherwise it is not serious, a constitutional reform. And the second condition is that if there is this kind of action given by Madrid, the Catalan people have to vote it. So first, democracy.
You talk a lot about democracy, but there are Catalans here who believe that actually forcing them to choose between being in Catalonia and Spain, and just Catalonia, is actually a breach of their democratic rights.
Well, if the majority of the Catalan society wants to vote, the minority have to accept that democratic challenge. And
you're confident you've got a majority?
Yeah,
100%.
Well, there is a broad majority in the Catalan society and specifically in the Catalan parliament for the referendum. Don't forget that a couple of years ago I called early elections just to know how broad the majority in Catalonia was. And after the elections in November 2012, the outcome was a broad majority in the Catalan parliament for the referendum.
And how worried are you about these corruption allegations against Jordi Pujol? He's your predecessor. Many people describe him as the father of Catalan nationalism.
Yeah.
It could be pretty damaging for the plight of Catalan nationalism and the idea of an independent Catalan state in the longer term.
Well, from the personal point of view, it is very disappointing for me. From the political point of view, it is a setback. But it doesn't stop anything.